Hey guys, it's Sam. I am backstage at 97X Next Big Thing with our headliner tonight, 21 Pilots.
Oh, yes!
We did it.
Thank you so much for being here. Truly.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
I mean, it's only appropriate. What this show has always represented for us is...
Let's go!
It's like they do.
It's like they knew we had started the interview. What a great, considerate person.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's a golf cart.
Makes it better. Anyway, what this show has always meant for us is really breaking bands.
Yeah.
We call it the next big thing, have for 20 years because we've supported new music and artists like you. And you're such a perfect representation of that because you opened in 2012, first band of the day, in Vinoy Park, headline 2015, and back for our 20th anniversary. So,
Yeah. Wow.
thank you. How does that feel for you?
It is really cool to come back playing this show specifically. It gets Josh and I thinking about, just the journey that we've been on. And for you guys to come in and believe in us so soon. We learned a lot that show. I remember that show, vividly. It was, the sun was out, it was hot. Not many people, you could tell everyone was there for most of the bands after you. And so this idea of wanting to, really earn their respect was something that we fell in love with that, I guess that dynamic on stage is like, we don't assume anyone knows who we are. And honestly, those early shows, that opening show, you said it was 2012?
2012.
I mean, that same mentality we even take onto stage tonight, even though we're headlining and, it's a great story of from the bottom to the top. We still take that stage feeling like we need to win this crowd over. We need to work hard for them. And so, yeah, we definitely think fondly of the first time we played this festival.
Well, your fan base certainly connects with that, and it comes through. Maybe it's because at 10 a.m. that day they were seeing someone backflip off pianos. I don't know, but it was an immediate win, and you have fans for life, and they're passionate, which is really cool for us to be a part of. Even today, see, people just asking us, how soon can we get there? How soon can we line up? At what point in that journey did you feel like you realized, wow, we've really created something here? Like,
Man, I think it was probably, I feel like shortly after that moment, we did a couple of shows in our hometown, Columbus, Ohio, and saw some people start to really show up, for our band, and it's cool when when you know ahead of time how many people are going to be at a show. I think that show in 2012, like you said, it was early in the day, and starting out, we just didn't know. We would just be like, I wonder if anyone's going to come. And I think then when we knew, oh, the show's sold out, or we know how many people are coming tonight, there's a lot of people in the room, I think then that's when it kind of starts to feel like it's a real thing.
and not only are they at every show, but they follow everything you do, and it's so impressive the way they deep dive into what you have going on. That is unique to 21 Pilots, and it's so impressive, and we're happy to be some tiny part of it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I would love to know, from that moment in 2012 or early on, what is one thing about your relationship that has never changed, and what's something that has changed in a big way?
Between us.
Or just,
Yeah.
We haven't
The way
shared
you
a
do
bed
things.
in a while.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
No, but for real, when we started out, we would have like 4, sometimes 5 guys in a hotel room, and we'd just get the 2 queen size beds, and then whoever was just ended up in a, we would all just share beds.
The loudest snorer had to sleep in the bathroom.
Sometimes, yeah, we would put a person in the
So
bathroom.
yeah, you're right. We haven't slept together in a while.
Yeah, that's probably the biggest change that should change back pretty
We should
soon.
probably go back to our roots.
And we
Yeah.
could save money if we just
That's
combine
right.
the hotel rooms.
Save a couple $100.
Yeah.
Well, it's the 20th anniversary. It's a reason to celebrate.
Yeah,
Why
there
did
you
you
go.
do
Yeah,
that
you know,
tonight?
you never know what'll happen afterwards. So yeah, no, we're still just bestest of friends, but we kind of each have our own families that we're invested in, and I don't know, we don't hang out as much as we used to,
Yeah, that's probably true. But I think, yeah, I don't know. I think the prioritization of friendship has not changed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if there's just so much from when I first met Tyler and we became friends that we were just really connected on, that's always been really important. And I think those things that we kind of base our decisions off of and base our band off of need to remain intact, and they have.
I think the biggest thing, though, thinking about it, our respect for each other has only grown instead of lessened. I think a lot of bands, a lot of people who, work with someone for a really long time, you get to know them really well, and then you start to potentially lose respect for them. And I think that what's been really cool about our friendship and our working relationship is that the respect for each other has only grown as we've gone through this together. So I think that's a major part of why it's still going.
I love that, and I think it comes through on stage. I think watching you guys, that respect, that chemistry is so alive, and it makes for an amazing show, which we're going to see tonight, and we're so excited about it.
We are too.
Yeah, we are too.
Except I am sad that I didn't get Jim sighting like I did on Zoom that one time. That was
I know.
pretty sweet.
Yeah.
He's at home. Jim
Yeah.
couldn't make it to Florida.
Yeah, he didn't. We make him buy his own plane tickets, and he didn't get it in time. So.
Well, thank you guys again. I guess just to close, I'd love, right now we have Meet Me at the Altar just got off stage. We have some great local bands starting the day tomorrow. What would you say to some of these bands that are playing the show and they're in that mindset you were in back then? What would you say to them going into it?
I mean, we just saw Meet Me at the Altar for the first time, and they were really solid. It was really fun to watch. I thought they were really good. I think that there's a healthy combination when you're an opening band, when you're a band that's just starting out, getting in front of people for the first time. There's a healthy balance of confidence, but also humility in, hey, we're going to work hard for you. We know you may not know who we are, but we're going to make sure you do by the end of the set. But at the same time, that confidence to balance that out, people want to watch you command the moment. They don't want to watch you crumble under the pressure. So it's a tough balance to do. Josh and I think back all the time when we first started out. There are definitely parts of the beginning of our journey that we're glad we don't have to do anymore. And going out in front of people who don't know, who we are as an opening band is not always something that we think, man, I wish we could do that again. It's hard. It's hard to do. But it's also nothing. You learn so much about yourself and each other when you do it. So I don't know. It's exciting. It's an exciting part of a lot of these bands' careers, and we're pulling for them.
And it's worth it to go back and watch footage of yourself live later. We still do that right now, and I think same way an athlete will go and watch footage of a game. I think you can watch footage of a show, whether it's something that somebody put up on YouTube, or just set up a GoPro and watch it.
It's amazing how easy it is to lose perspective of people looking at you, because your experiences on stage projecting outward, you really start to lose how you're even coming across. Like I might say something in between songs, and I'll feel like I said it in the right cadence and the right tone. But then if I watch, we do game tape, and we'll watch our show to make sure how can we get better, what transition can we work on, and I'll realize, wow, that didn't come off like I thought it did. There's a lot you can learn from watching your set and treating it like trying to get it as polished as possible. Try to carve out all of the get rid of all the fat, try to make it streamlined, and we've learned a lot about making sure that our perspective of our show isn't just something we know from our point of view. We try to see it from the other. And that's what, when we go up on stage, that's what we do all the time. Is if I were right there, if I were back there, what kind of show would I want to be watching right now? How would I want to be interacting with?
Well, you definitely nail that in your live shows. It always feels not like a show, but like an experience when you see 21 Pilots.
Yeah.
So
we're the best.
You are the best. You're the best. I mean, you had pink hair, and I'm pretty sure you've probably been to shows where now everyone has pink hair. So.
Yeah, I moved on. Keep up. Keep up. Next.
Keep up, Tampa.
Next big thing is not pink hair anymore.
Well, thank you guys again for playing our 20th anniversary show. We're so proud to have you on this lineup. It means a lot to us.
Thanks for having us.